And a local pastor and her husband are facing deportation under this. Earlier this week, she says she received a letter from the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Office. New on 4029 News for you tonight, our Katie Davidson sat down with her to get her side of the story.
The letter stated they were to report to the local ICE office to meet with officials about their stay of deportation request that had been denied.
I got really scared. It came a lot of things in my mind. 16 years came in front of me quickly, and I was afraid.
Amanda Arrestondo and her family have been in the country since 2001 and have been using these stays to continue their lives in Arkansas. Amanda and her family originally came to the U.S. on tourist visas. They overstayed those visas and then applied for asylum in the United States.
Any applicant for asylum is applying because they're afraid of going back home. And that was the case for them as well. They were afraid of going back home.
When that request and multiple appeals of it were denied, they applied for a stay of deportation. They've received approval for that every year since, until now. Without the stay of deportation, Arrestondo was afraid she and her husband would have to go back to Guatemala. But that won't happen just yet.
They let us know that at this point, their policy is they're not planning on detaining people who are coming in for what they describe as check-ins, unless that person has a criminal history.
Amanda tells me one of the biggest fears in her mind was leaving behind her 2 daughters. They're protected from deportation because they're enrolled in college.
I said, I'll be back, and we're gonna take lunch together, and just pray, and I believe that God is gonna do something.
Amanda says she's not even thinking about the possibility of her family being split up, but instead focusing on the positive.
I feel the love of my church, and I feel all the prayers too that my church were doing, and we knew we were in the bad position, but we knew that God could take the control too.
That was our Katie Davidson reporting tonight. The Arrestondo's attorney has filed a new stay of deportation, says it should be just a couple of days before they hear if they were approved or not. Right now, Arrestondo and her attorney says they don't know why this request for a stay was denied when all of their prior requests had been approved. We reached out to ICE officials for an answer, but so far we have not heard back.